guys, I'm back. It's Cameron, the Blushing Foreigner, and I have for you today a haul with 5 different makeup items, and included in that I'm going to do a little review of each item and sort of give you my impression, let you know if I like it or dislike it. Most of the items I'm pretty happy with. So I've been purchasing all of these things in the last 2 weeks. So let's just get started right away and get into it. So the main products are these 2 eyeshadow quads. I got a Chanel one recently in the last week, and it's Chanel Les Ombres, Les Four Ombres. It's a quad, and it's in the shade 18 Kaska Beige. And this is a really lovely quad. Oh, the thing just fell out. I'm going to link you to Timtalia.com and her review by Christine. She reviewed this about a year ago, maybe a year and a half. And that sort of compelled me to give this one a shot. I do like it. I'm going to compare it also with Dior right now. And I bought one of their, it's not a quad, it's a 5 quint, I guess it's called. I'm not really sure. And this is one of their, sorry to blind you. This is in the shade Amber Design. And this is an interesting product too. I'm going to start with the Chanel quad, and then I'll show you how I'm using them together, because I'm actually kind of mixing and matching to create the eye look I'm wearing right now, which is sort of worn off. It's end of the day, and it's not a super dramatic or, you know, exciting eye look, but I really like some of the shades in both, and have found a way to complement them and combine them. Let's get to the Chanel quad in Kaska Beige. This one leans heavily purple or lilac, and I think it's beautiful. I'll swatch these for you on my hand. There is a flesh tone beige, and that's just a nice base color. You can use it as a highlight. You're not really going to be able to see it, but it's this shade right here. And then there is a shade that has shimmer sparkles that has some color in it, and it's sort of a beigey brown sparkle shimmer color, and that is right here. It's very pretty. I think it could actually be a shadow or a shading color, but my favorite color in this quad is the matte one that, again, it's probably not registering here, but it leans very almost taupey, and I swear I see purple in it, and right now it's not looking like it. But this color right here, and it's in the upper right hand corner, it's this color is my favorite. It is so dang pretty, and I love how matte it is and how much it just blends so well. And then in the bottom left corner is a purple brown that is the deepest color in the quad, and it's, I mean, it's described as a chocolate brown, but when I see it, all I see is purple. But they are browns, and they're warm browns, so maybe that's why I see purple. I don't know. But it's a lovely quad. I think it's been very, very good to me. And again, my favorite color is this one. I haven't seen a color like this before in the upper right corner. So Kaska Beige, very nice, good job. Chanel shadows, I have one other quad by them, and I'll write it down on the bottom bar, the name of that one. It was a famous one that came out last summer. And I found the way that these blend really interesting. And they're very different in blending out than, for instance, MAC or Urban Decay eyeshadows, which I have a few of, quite a few actually. I liked how just sheer they are and how they blend so well. I mean, they really are kind of mistake proof. So I think that's one of the brilliant things about it, is that if, oops, I went too far in here, I can kind of correct myself. So the thing that I have to say about Chanel eyeshadows, what makes them so beautiful and blendable is also sort of what compromises the wear and tear of the coloring or of the application. It's not as long wearing, and I use this over a primer. I always use an Urban Decay Primer Potion in the morning, and it looks great. And then I notice in the evening, whereas maybe a MAC shadow or an Urban Decay shadow will still look pretty much there, this will be faded close to nothing. I did actually reapply when I got home for this video. So, you know, they're not long wearing, I don't believe. But again, that's also what makes it so blendable and so nice to work with. So, you know, that's what you get. I guess it's a trade-off there. So, and then the Dior shadow. This is my very first Dior makeup, I believe, ever. No, that's not true. I had the Dior Show mascara once, and I really liked that. But Lisa Eldridge raves about Beige Masai, which is a quad or a quintuplet shadow that I was looking at. But I didn't see that in the store. I got this at Magazine this weekend, and I think they changed their naming system. This is Amber Design, and it was on sale. It's normally 425 kroner, and it was 25% off. So I'll put in the bottom bar how much that equals out to. But this is the shade 708 Amber Design, and it's really nice packaging. It's a beautiful, you know, palette, and she raves about how buttery smooth and how blendable the Dior eyeshadows are, and I found it to be true. I think this is an amazing little set right here, and I'll show you what I like about it. It has, basically it's your whole eye in this palette right here. There's a base shade, and that is just, you know, it's a shimmery, soft pink. It's on my pinky here. I don't know if that's gonna come up at all. Let me try and swatch this for you, 1 second. I don't know where to swatch. Okay, so there is a base color, and then there is a shadow color, which is a goldish yellow warm color, and that is a very beautiful, beautiful shade. It's the one in the middle, and it's got some peach to it, but it's a very light gold. I'll show you here. I'm not sure if this is gonna come up. I'm so sorry. I'll link you to a better review, and you can see some actual pictures. This is the shadow color for shading, and it's very dark, and that's the one color where I'm like, I tried it on. It blends out really well. It's very smooth. And then they include a liner color right here. The liner I don't think is great. I can show you, it's just not pigmented enough. I mean, it's really light. It's on my thumb right there. So yeah, I don't think I'll be using the liner. It's a gel consistency, but this shade up here, and it's what they call the shine part. So basically you have your base, your shadow, your liner, your color, which you could use in the lower lid over your base. The base being down here. But this one they call the shine, and it's right here. You can use this for your highlight, and what I found is it's just a really pretty, almost like liquidy effect. The shade just matches my skin so much that it looks like my eyelids are a little bit wet, which I think is kind of cool. It's a really pretty color. So that shine effect, I even used it a little bit down my nose today, and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And I really like that. So this is a great palette. The colors blend very well. Very, I guess I would describe them close to Chanel, very buttery, a little more pigmented than Chanel, at least this palette is. I can't say for the whole line of Dior shadows, but I think it's a really nice palette here, and I'm intrigued. I don't want to buy too many of these because Dior shadows are very expensive. So this was a treat. It was because it was on sale. It was 25% off, and so I thought, if I ever need to just spring for it today, you know, the day on Sunday when I got it was the day. So I'm really liking this. Again, I'm pairing it with some of the Chanel colors, and it just works great. It's a very nice neutral Amber Design 708. I really like it. So that was expensive, but it was what I consider money well spent. And then I have a few more items for you. Nothing too big, but I bought this. This is the Gosh Velvet Touch Foundation Primer, and the lovely Pixie 2 Woo, who is a guru here on YouTube, who I watch. She does Makeup Her Mind Mondays, and it's a great little series, and she was reviewing foundation primers, and she really liked this one. Now, I went out running and bought it because I thought maybe it would work for me, and it's okay, but I think it's best for skin that's not dry. And I've noticed it does leave your skin very velvety and smooth, and so your foundation goes on very nicely. But I've been using it with my Vita Lumiere by Chanel, and it kind of interferes with the nice dewy glow that the Vitalumiere usually leaves on my skin. It becomes a little bit more matte with this underneath. I think it helps with the wear and tear slightly, but not in a drastic way. So it does, you know, sort of interrupt the effect, I think, for me at least, because my skin is so dry. It does sort of mattify in a way, not in a harsh way. It's not like it's tightened and my skin is so parched after using this, but it mattifies somewhat. So it does change the foundation finish. So, but you know, it's a good primer for people who are looking for it, and especially if you have oily skin, I think this would be a good one. And the price is pretty good too. So, and then I have a mascara. I don't like this one. It is by L'Oreal. It's their Volume Million Lashes. I've used it about, I don't know, a week or two, maybe a week and a half. And it's a nice big brush and it goes on well. I like these big chubby brushes. That's sort of my thing. I've had so many mascaras like this, like the CoverGirl Lash Blast, and I use right now the Max Factor Pulse Lash Effect, which I think is excellent. This one works, it says anti-clumper, new brush, anti-clumper, wiper. The problem is the bottom lashes smear like crazy, and I have like tons of fallout under my eyes whenever I use this, so I had to stop using it. I figured, what is the point of having all of my mascara sort of fall down into my eyes or my lower eyelids? So maybe I got a dud, maybe this is a bad brand or bad tube, or it's been compromised somehow, but I think I'm not liking this one no more. So, and then my last product is another lipstick, and I got this also on sale, 25% off, and it's one of those splurge purchases that I really didn't need, but you know I'm like crazy, or the two of you who watch my videos, just kidding, I'm on a huge coral kick, and this is a coral shade of lipstick, and it is like this, the color. I don't know why I'm doing my, and it's not what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing Rouge Volupte in Peach Passion, but this is a Armani shade, and it's number 57. They don't have names, and it's called the Shine Lipstick Rouge Brilliant by Giorgio Armani. And I've had one of their lipsticks before, and they're very nice formulas. They're creamy, and I think this is a very nice lipstick. It's probably not worth a ton of money. It was 172 kroner with the discount in there already, so it's more than that usually in Denmark where I live. But it's a nice lipstick, so I'm happy with this and the rest of my purchases. Again, it's not a very overwhelming kind of haul, and I didn't buy up the whole store. I just can't right now, but I got some fun products, and I hope some of this was useful for you. And if you have any questions, you can write me below. Thanks for watching. Bye.